We are beginning today's foot strength section with simple rolling. You can use a foot roller just like this, or a double ball like the one I have over here, or maybe even a single massage ball. Make sure it's hard one with or without spikes to start releasing the fascia. Good. We're gonna start simply just rolling out the foot. Make sure you explore the entire line from the toes all the way back to the base of your heel. That's it. We are rolling, rolling, rolling here, just exploring the foot, introducing the sole of the foot to the surface of your rolling tool. Not too much of a pressure. Now go ahead and explore the hot spot. We know already from previous classes, we search for this little muscle belly in the middle of the foot, nearby the arch. Find it, localize it, and push over. Your toes are free of tension, they are released, they're not flexed, neither pointed, neither crumpled together, they are just free. Now have an inhale, exhale, and roll it out. This time, push a little bit further down onto your rolling tool so that you really get this warm wave running on your entire foot. So speed up a little bit the rolling and continue pushing downwards. Roll and push, roll and push, roll and push over and over again. And now again, stop at the base of that little muscle belly, little ball, a hot spot. Push over, have an inhale. Push, 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 exhale, release, step off your rolling tool, and just give me simple ballerina foot here to release your toes, let them crack and pull, to stretch a little bit your metatarsals, to increase the range of motion of all 5 toes. It looks just like this from the front. You are going to push over and keep it in the middle. That's it. Now I want you to emphasize a little bit onto the big toe. So push a little bit over the big toe. Make sure the knuckles over here are touching the ground every time you push over. That's it. And again, and again, and switch to the other side, or rather to the outer side. You are now pushing over toe number 4 and toe number 5. Nicely push over, really make sure you stretch, and again come back into the middle and explore that middle alignment of your ankle, your knee, and your hip as you're pushing up and down, release, shake it off, and switch to the other side. You are taking again your rolling tool, and you are just introducing your foot sole to your rolling tool. You're gonna feel little needles, maybe sharp, maybe even tool pain, depending on how tight your feet are, what the tendon is doing there, what the fascia is doing, and what are all the intrinsic and extrinsic muscle up to. Alright, we have quite a lot of bones and quite complicated connections between these bones with a lot of joints in the feet, so make sure you really take good care of them. Start already to push a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit more to localize this middle spot, hot spot of your foot, and to push over. Feel free to switch your hips a little bit over there to increase the pressure, but as we're just at the first time, we are not pushing too hard. Have a breath in. Have a breath out, release, and roll it out. This time a little bit harder. You want to push the entire line from the toes all the way back to the base of your heel, a little bit harder as you're rolling. So you're pushing and you're rolling, you're pushing and you're rolling, and now you're going to speed up the tempo. There you go. Make it sharp, short, and really effective by pushing downwards as you're rolling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There you go. Again, start to already localize this middle spot. Find it and push over. Feel free to shift your hips a little bit further over that foot. Really release the toes. Don't stress them, don't make them work. Just let them be free. The entire focus is onto the hot spot of your foot. Inhale, exhale, release. And now just give me the same mobilization of your toes. As you see, I'm keeping the tippy toe without letting the heel down. I'm just going for a tippy toe mobilization. There you go. Keep pushing into the middle line. This is all you want for now. Let all of your toes release, all of the little joints in there, mobilized. And now push a little bit more over the big toe. Don't be afraid, explore it. You're gonna see your foot sickling, your ankle sickling a little bit. Now come back and go over to the outer side. So feel free to have this banana foot, as we like to call it, but just for the sake of really allowing of these little toes, number 5 and number 4, to get mobilized. Come back in the middle and push over fully in the middle as you have your ankle, your knee, and your hip well aligned. That's it. All you want for now is this. Couple more times in here. Then we're going to release and transfer the weight onto this foot and start rotating the other one. We just have small circles. You can also come up here and support yourself just like this. It's much more comfortable. It's much easier to keep the balance. Keep rotating. I want you to have outer and inner sickling and rotation. Feel free to include the entire foot and your toes. Don't just do little circles. Really go for it. Explore each little corner. You're gonna feel your shin bone or your shin muscle starting to already move along and really warm up. Let's change the direction and rotate from in to out, from in to out, from in to out. Really exploring each direction with each toe, point, flex, everything that you can include in there. Go ahead and include it. And release. Good. Let's change the feet. You're gonna come up and you're gonna start rotating, exploring this foot, this ankle, and this shin muscle. You're gonna go and now observe for yourself how this leg feels. Does it feel different? Does it feel the same? Is it much harder to rotate, to articulate, or is it easier? And let's go change the direction. Simply rotating from out to in, from out to in, and really including all of the 5 toes. So, okay, spread them away, stretch them, and then put them together into the point position. Nice, beautiful, large circles, well articulated, to feel really the warm up of the shin muscle and the entire foot. And release. All right, we are now going